In this episode, Mel eats cake, Jay rides a bike, and Benny sits up straight. Welcome to Home A Roam.
I'm Mel.
And I'm Jay. And it's our last week of work. And we have some work from home tips for you too. Well, good morning and good afternoon one final time. It's my last day of working full-time in an office. Right now I'm just in my home office because of the whole COVID-19 situation. Before starting this full-time in-office work, I was actually working 100% from home. So it's kind of weird now that I'm ending things working 100% from home as well. I would say my favorite part was just being part of a team, having cool, interesting people to work with every day. It was also really cool sort of being part of something big. The team that I was working on was actually somewhere on the order of 250 people working on a very large software project. Well, here it is, final day. Got everything in my bike bag and ready to take it back. So what am I going to miss the most? Working with a cool team full of really smart people, not having that daily interaction with those people, I think I'm really going to miss. Also, I think the forced exercise. Both Mel and I were biking to and from work every day, and that was kind of what I call free exercise. You know, you don't have to go to a gym or anything like that. It's just part of your daily routine. And I think it's going to take a lot more discipline now to get that level of exercise. So what am I looking forward to the most with this new lifestyle? 100% definitely the traveling. Actually, Carl was a bit of an inspiration because he calls his trailer the condo on wheels. So once I saw what was possible, I kind of got the ideas flowing.
I'm waiting to surprise Jason. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for quitting his job today.
Oh, thank you, dear.
All right, let's take a moment and talk about working from home.
We've got 3 tips for you.
Tip 1, be mindful of ergonomics. When thinking about ergonomics, a couple of the basics include monitor at about eye level and about arm's length away. And then lastly, keeping your feet on the ground.
So an ergonomic setup can be as complicated as having a heavily adjustable chair with a headrest and a laptop riser and a monitor stand and a separate keyboard and mouse or pointing device.
Or it can be as simple as using a book or a binder underneath your monitor to prop it up, and a box under your feet to keep them solidly placed.
Tip 2, get up and move around periodically. Getting up periodically is super important for your health. It helps with eye strain, it helps with your back and your shoulders. I actually have a watch that reminds me to get up every so often. So when it buzzes, I just hop up, jump over here, and do some cardio.
And tip 3, over-communicate with your team. Over-communicating with your team will help you feel less isolated. And it's so easy to do nowadays. There's so many options. Email, chat, video conferencing. There's tons of different apps and platforms for those. Even the good old telephone will work. Today, April 3rd, 2020, is my official last day of work. Normally, I would be on campus working with the amazing simulation team, the administrative staff, and the health sciences faculty, but it seems that COVID-19 has other plans. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been working from home, and so that's how my last day will be spent. Even though it's not quite what I had imagined my last day of work to be, still making the best of it. So it is Formal Friday, so I am dressed up for the occasion, and my dean has actually shipped me this amazing chocolate cake. So I am about to have a conference call and eat it in front of everybody. Such good cake. Thank you.
All right, here's the final return of all of Mel's stuff.
Because everyone's working from home, just have to put it in an envelope.
That's it.
Words that I tend to live by are live the life you have imagined. I've always tried to follow that, and I mean that's why I ride a yellow bike to work every day, like, let's be honest. Because it's fun and it brings me joy, and that's what and it brings others joy when they see me go by. They're like, look at that ridiculous woman on this bright yellow bike. But if I can make someone smile, that's important to me. So I try to live by that. Thank you, everyone. It's kind of a strange goodbye, and certainly not what I was expecting my last day of work to be. But I do want to say thank you to all of you. You guys took me under your wing and taught me everything I needed to know to become a really good sim tech, and I learned a lot from you.
And tip 3, I forget.
Ba-do-ba-ba-do-ba.